But now, since we know how you really feel, it's how we feel. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Yeah.
This is the part in the video where a meme would post up like SpongeBob's when they would say something like 10 minutes later. So give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. What has changed in your boy Snoop Dogg's stance with Donald Trump? He was an avid anti-Trump hater and was proud of it. He made music videos actually depicting him shooting Donald Trump and all that, you know. Well, what's the sudden change for? Could it be because Donald Trump helped Snoop Dogg out in his prior presidency when he pardoned one of his associates? Could that be a part of it? Could it be that Snoop Dogg has had his fair share of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and realizes he's too smart not to allow his common sense to take the forefront of everything? I am in Washington, D.C. right now, and I'm here for the inauguration. I'm also here for the rally that's going to be coming up tomorrow, so can't wait for that. I haven't been able to get to uploading for obvious reasons, but I had to come to my computer when I seen this. Now, we're not in the usual facility, so if you see some unedited, or if you see some parts that could have been edited a lot better, or anything of that nature, is because I don't have access to my usual tools. So kind of got to just let it flow. Now I want to show y'all this post right here. Some from Bo London. Always getting mixed up. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. It says, hanging with legendary Snoop Dogg, who is set to perform at President Trump's inauguration. President Trump is unifying the country and will bring us into the golden age. Welcome to MAGA. Snoop. Has Snoop Dogg officially joined MAGA? This right here, if he say he has, I would like to argue that he voted for Donald Trump already. He's just now coming out of the closet with it. Honestly, I feel like that has to be the case. But yeah, Donald Trump is definitely unifying the country. I'm in DC. First of all, let me say, the roads out here, what? Who's the architect, bro? I have to know. Horrible job in terms of these roads, bro. Like, it's a story within itself. But anyhow, outside of that, going to pick up my inauguration tickets and everything today, I seen so much unity, so many different colors, creeds from all across the states. I mean, people from everywhere, Florida, from Georgia, from Indiana, from talked to somebody from Texas. I was speaking to somebody from Colorado. Yeah, man, and from everywhere. What else we got on the menu as it pertains to this? Oh, so like as I said earlier, Snoop Dogg was an avid hater of Trump. Come on, bro. You see this picture right here? This right here? Y'all see that right there? You see that? Yeah, he was not messing with Trump whatsoever. Let's see some of these comments. This is what I'm thinking as well. Oh, what was that? Somehow a minority doesn't cut the mustard in his case. He's hardly in the minority. And in my opinion, humble opinion, he's just another kiss the ring of those who hold the power to stay relevant. If Harris had won, he'd be the first in line to bow. Not impressed. Do y'all agree with that? I can't say that I don't agree with that because, I mean, he's quite literally publicly came out against Donald Trump. I mean, with the heaviest FUs. And yeah, it could be. You can't not make the case that some of these people whom are in power are not switching their positions based on the fact of Donald Trump, the Trump effect. I think that's a great way to summarize it. So somebody said that's what they thinking as well. Do we trust Snoop Dogg is the question. He's built a brand that's beyond hip hop music and things of that nature, but I don't know. We also have some other people performing at the inauguration event. Who's that? Jason Aldi. We're just hanging around, burning it down, sipping on some cool Jack Daniel. We got Billy Ray Cyrus. We got, who is that? Gavin something, Snoop Diggity Dog. I don't know who those last two people at the end. See Carrie Underwood for sure. They got Nelly, Kid Rock. You knew Kid Rock was going to show up though. And who's that? The something people. Parker McCullum, Christopher, I don't know. Apparently, this is a quote from Snoop, that is. Donald Trump has only done great things for me. He pardoned Michael Harris. Snoop Dogg said back in January 2024. Now, we have Stephen A. Smith actually giving his thoughts on Snoop Dogg.
My boy Snoop Dogg recently made waves when he commented on former President Donald Trump by saying he has, quote, nothing but love for the former president. Snoop told the Sunday Times, Donald Trump, question mark, he ain't done nothing wrong to me. He has only done great things for me. He pardoned Michael Harris. I have nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump. My boy.
Yeah, I bet you would. You realize that one of the greatest, I think, features or personality traits of Donald Trump that I admire is even when you are an enemy of his, he can still keep it cordial. And also he's somebody whom can look past that, the y'all personal vendettas, and still get the job done. And that's something that you got to admire about Donald Trump. Now, I wanted to read more into that story. Snoop Dogg's Donald Trump parody resurfaces after he listed as pre-inaugural ball performer. You see, he came through with that thing shining right there at one time. Snoop Dogg fans are divided now that he's performing at President-elect Donald Trump's upcoming pre-inaugural ball. I failed to mention in the very beginning of this video that we're going to review CNN melting down about this too. Excuse me. It was announced that the West Coast rap legend would be taking the stage at the Crypto Ball, which Trump's affiliate David Sachs is hosting. Also slated to be a performer is Nelly. Okay, so we know all that. Where's the meat and potatoes of it all? Oh, whoa. Bro, you mean to tell me? This is what happens when you don't vet articles before you. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Snoop can be seen pointing toy pistols at a Trump impersonator who is wearing clown makeup over his obnoxiously orange complexion. When he pulls the trigger, a bang flaps down. That was the picture that we seen earlier before we even started getting to this, obviously. I should have just left it at earlier, right? Yeah, anyhow. At the time, Trump is outraged by how he was painted in Snoop's visual, saying on Twitter, can you imagine what the outcry would be if Snoop Dogg, failing career and all, had aimed and fired the gun at President Obama? Jail time, most definitely. So you can see that Snoop Dogg and Donald Trump weren't on the best of terms with each other. Snoop Dogg didn't like him. Trump didn't like what he had to say. Boom, boom, boom. And then we go. Their relationship went left when Snoop supported Hillary Clinton for president in 2016 and slammed black artists who were performing at Trump's inauguration. He calling them jigaboos and Uncle. Can't even say that. While then it seemed that the two famous men were at odds, the gin and juice rhymer revered last year they had no issue with Trump despite mocking him. Yes, and then we're going to skip past the whole I have nothing but love for Trump. Michael Harry O. Harris is the co-founder of Death Row Records, which Snoop now owns, and he is also the musical act's friend. So is that the reason why, you know, the tune is changing? Now, it's unfortunate that we have to keep the video this small because I'm reacting in the hotel right now, but it's all good. But CNN panel was upset that Nelly and Snoop Dogg and other hip-hop artists performing at Trump's inauguration weekend festivities for actually performing there. Let's go ahead and see what they got to say, though. Give me some water.
And Nelly are going to be at this thing. Okay. And I think it really does beg the question whether the culture is starting to thaw to Donald Trump. I mean, are they?
About time.
I don't think so. We definitely saw a lot of people, Sexy Red, others say, he sent me a check, so I'm good with him, the stimulus check. And I understand that there is that crew of people who are like...
You see, this is what I don't like. They always try to make it seem like the support for Donald Trump is about a stimulus check. You ask anybody... Not gonna say anybody. You're gonna ask a few people who gonna definitely say something about the stimulus check. You do got people out there, but people who are active in watching Donald Trump and his rise to his second presidential introduction, I guess. We when we was watching this, man, we knew the policies, we knew about the border and everything outside of just a check. And I hate that they keep trying to make it seem like we just money hungry monsters.
The stimmy check.
I mean, I want the money.
I like him now. Snoop and Nelly in particular are apolitical people and apolitical artists. Like you see Snoop with Martha Stewart. He's like, I fly over. I want everyone to like me. I think this is more about capitalism than politics. Somebody said, Snoop, it's the crypto ball. We got $250 for you or $150 for one night. Come do 10 songs, 6 songs.
$150,000, Snoop Dogg. See, this is how I know you just talking, bro. Now, do what you will with this information, but that's about how much it costs just for Snoop Dogg to hop on a song with you. So that type of money isn't going to motivate him.
Yeah, I'm there, homie. Nelly, the same thing.
There are a lot of rappers who have sided with Donald Trump for all kinds of. He pardoned several of them.
Giving away pardons.
Yeah,
he was giving away pardons to people, and that's why they were endorsing
But
him
I mean, what's going on there? What is it about these?
I mean, we don't want, pedo behavior in schools. We don't want illegals crossing that border. We don't want illegally. We don't want our jobs being taken by those illegals. We don't want our tax dollars being put in these politicians' pockets instead of, instead of them actually handling disasters. We're tired of this over fluctuation in government and people whom are just spending our tax dollars frivolously. But we have everything going on with these veterans and the homeless crisis and things of that nature. Come on, man. I hate how y'all just keep trying to dumb us down like that.
These are not the intellectuals of hip hop. These are not except for Kanye. These are typically not political people at all. Like I said, there's some in the hood. There's this notion of he's tough. He gave us money, right? They're not.
No, it's not.
I was reminded also. I mean, back in the '80s, Donald Trump was, at the boxing matches. He was with Don King. I mean, he was in a different place in the culture. He went into the 90s as the subject of rap songs. And just, Gail, I know you're not a rap expert, but
I am definitely not
a rap expert, but something happened in this election maybe where because of his victory, all the business people were like, you know what? Trump is no longer.
It's not okay, I'm sorry. Let me rewind y'all because I know y'all let her finish.
Something happened in this election maybe where because of his victory, all the business people were like, you know what? Trump is no longer politically toxic. And some of these folks are making the exact same calculation on the music side as well.
They are doing exactly that. And it is an honor. It's an honor to be able to sing at an inauguration. It's an honor to be able to sing at one of the balls. It's an honor. I have a daughter who's a singer, and she was on American Idol, one of the finalists.
Yes, that's right. I remember that.
And she was asked to sing at a convention. And she lost so many friends and so many fans because she agreed to sing.
Wow.
And I just think it's time for entertainers to get out of politics and entertain.
Well, they're getting into politics.
Wow.
Okay,
wow. Shut up and dribble. Wow. I didn't think we were going to go there.
Well, Keith, I mean, what would you say? I mean, if Snoop were sitting right here at this table, what would you tell him?
Well, I had a disagreement with Snoop, I think, a year or two ago. Something he endorsed Rick Caruso.
Did you tell him?
He was supporting Rick Caruso, for mayor of Los Angeles, who I disagree with. And I stated that publicly as well. But, I think that a lot of these rappers are not the intellectuals in the community, as Teray was pointing out. But
I think a lot of people sitting at this panel are not the intellectuals of this community. But I'd also agree with you in terms of, I think that you should not look to anybody but yourself and the information that you come across. Trusted sources and friends, people whom can actually prove and validate the objective facts and stuff. But nah, man, like you aren't the benchmark for it either, my guy.
But it's also a dishonor to the Black community. Yeah. I mean, if you look at Donald Trump, the man who would refuse to rent to Black people in the 1970s, who tried to lead a lynch mob against 5 Black and brown kids in the 1980s.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, cool. Take all accountability away from the Democrats. You forget that Donald Trump was a Democrat then, my guy. Yes, he was one of you. And it was legacy media reporting the news on those 5 Black boys. I'm tired of y'all sitting here trying to make it seem like he was the one in there holding the gavel and handing out the sentences. He wasn't part of that at all. What happened was the same news media that you're reporting on. Yes. Y'all reported to Donald Trump and also other Black people that those Black kids were guilty. And guess what? We believed y'all lying asses. That's what happened.
For the Central Park case, who refused to allow black casino workers to have a prominent place in his casinos in Atlantic City in the 1990s, who spent 5.5 years lying about Barack Obama's birth certificate in the 2000s, who came into office and then attacked black people like Colin Kaepernick, who attacked Ruby Freeman and her daughter Shay Moss for simply doing their jobs, and Fulton County election workers. You dishonor those people when you go and perform for this man who has done nothing but dishonor black people. And just even last year, he was calling Haitian immigrants, accusing them of eating cats and dogs.
Hey, bro, I was too. Okay, like the world was, bro. We had videos and stuff like this meltdown is epic.
This is not somebody that black people should be associated with and pretending to normalize. We should be challenging him, and it dishonors the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday we honor on Monday, to celebrate this man.
Oh, where's Scott Jennings when you need him? I'll just leave y'all with this. This is somebody who just insulted a group of people just because he didn't agree with their ideology, and pretty much just called them dumb. He said, "Rebels aren't intellectuals." I'm not saying that I 100% agree or 100% disagree, but I'm just saying, man, trying to dumb us down to say it's just all about a check, bro. No, man. Just because you are black doesn't mean you have to agree with Democrat policies, and this is all they are trying to do. Okay, I will say rappers used to rap about oppression and rap about what's happening and things of that nature, but now it's totally different. But we're not doing it all about the money. People saying Snoop Dogg only cares about the green, and they not mad at him. Sitting up here crying and whining instead of minding their own business is what I say.